By the end of this video, you will know how to sleep straight through the night without a single trip to the bathroom using 3 simple moves you can do right in your own bed. No pills, no equipment, and most folks feel the difference in the very first 3 to 5 nights. And that third move, the last one I will show you, most people have never even heard of it. And it is the one that does the heavy lifting. So stay with me all the way to the end. But first, let me show you why this works, because once you get this, you will never look at your nights the same way again. Here is what almost nobody tells you. The reason you wake up at night usually is not your bladder at all. It is your legs. All day long while you sit and while you stand, fluid quietly settles down into your lower legs, your ankles, and your feet. You do not feel it. It just pools there. Then you lie down to sleep. The second you go flat, all that trapped fluid breaks loose. It travels back up to your kidneys, and your kidneys do exactly one thing with it. They turn it into urine while you sleep. That is why you are up at 2 then again, at 4, and why you wake up feeling like you never really rested. So tonight we are going to get that fluid out of your legs before your head hits the pillow, instead of leaving it for your kidneys to deal with at 3 in the morning. Now let us get to work. We are going to start by breaking up that settled fluid with our own hands. I call this one the towel ring, because that is exactly what we will do. Wring it out like a wet towel. Sit comfortably on the bed or in a sturdy chair. Cross your right ankle up over your left knee so it makes the shape of a number 4. Let that right calf go completely soft. When the muscle is loose like this, we can reach the deep tissue where the fluid is actually hiding. First, find your line. Put both thumbs in the middle of the back of your calf. Feel that soft groove running right down the center between the two halves of the muscle. That groove is the main drainage route back to your heart. That is the road we are going to clear. Now wrap both hands around your calf like you are gripping a thick rope. Start low, just above the heel. Press in firmly and slide your hands straight up toward the back of the knee. One long, steady squeeze. Heel to knee pushing the fluid up the way it is meant to go. Then let go. Drop back to the heel and do it again. 5 or 6 good passes on this leg. Now let me save you from the 2 mistakes I see most often. Mistake 1, never drag downward from the knee to the ankle. That pushes fluid the wrong way and can actually leave you more swollen. Always heel to knee, up only. Mistake 2, do not just skate across the skin. If you are only sliding the surface, you are missing the fluid underneath. Firm and steady, enough that you feel the muscle move under your hands. Never painful, just firm. To finish this leg, open your palms flat and make long, smooth sweeps from ankle to knee. 10 easy passes. That is your final flush, guiding the last of it on its way. Now switch. Left ankle over the right knee. Find the groove. Squeeze heel to knee 5 or 6 times. Then the flat palm flush 10 strokes. When you finish both legs, notice how much lighter they feel. Your ankles may already look less puffy, and some of you will feel a gentle urge to use the bathroom. That is perfect. It means the fluid is moving now and getting handled now, instead of at 2 in the morning. Good. We have loosened the fluid up. Now we are going to pump it up and out, and for that we use the strongest little pump in your whole body, your calves. You have probably heard the heart called the body's pump, but down here your calf muscles are a second pump, and at night they are the one that matters. Every time they squeeze, they push blood and fluid up out of your feet and ankles. So let us put them to work. Sit tall in a sturdy chair, both feet flat on the floor, back straight, shoulders easy. Slowly lift both heels as high as you can. Rise right up onto the balls of your feet. Feel that squeeze in your calves at the very top. Hold it 1 second, then lower down slow and controlled. Up, squeeze, and down. Up, squeeze, and down. Keep it slow. Slow is where the work happens. You might feel a little warmth building in your calves. That warmth is a wonderful sign. It means the circulation is switching on and the pump is doing its job. Give me 15 to 20 of these. If you feel a cramp coming on, just pause, wiggle your toes, and pick it right back up. That is the fluid moving up and out, clearing your legs before you ever lie down. Now, if you are finding this helpful, make sure you subscribe to PRO Health Tips right now and hit that bell icon so you never miss any of our health videos. And I want to hear from you. Drop a comment below and tell me which city are you watching this video from. I would love to know where all of you are joining from around the world. And now the one I promised you, the third move, the one most people have never heard of. This is where gravity, your breath, and your own mind all work together, and it is the most powerful of the three. I call it the 4-7-8 leg drain. Get your legs up. 2 ways to do this. Option A, scoot up next to a wall and rest your legs straight up against it. Your hips do not need to be jammed against the wall. If your lower back lifts or your legs feel tight, just slide your hips back until it feels easy. Option B, no wall, no problem. Stack 2 or 3 pillows at the foot of your bed and lay your calves up on top. The one rule that matters, your feet must be higher than your heart. That part is not optional. Once your legs are up, gravity takes over, instantly pulling that fluid down out of your feet and ankles back to your center, where your body can finally deal with it. Rest one hand on your chest, one on your belly. Those hands are your guide. They will tell you if you are breathing the right way. Now the 4-7-8 breath. This is the secret ingredient. It comes from Dr. Andrew Weil, built on an old yogic breathing practice, and it is one of the most powerful natural calmers for your nervous system there is. Breathe in slowly through your nose for a count of 4. Your belly should rise and push your bottom hand up. Your chest hand barely moves. If your chest is doing the work, you are breathing too shallow. Let it drop into the belly. Now hold for a count of 7. If 7 feels like too much at first, start with 3 or 4 and build up over the next few weeks. No rush. Now breathe out slowly through your mouth. Lips barely parted like you are breathing through a thin straw for a count of 8. Push every last bit of air out. That is 1 round. We are going to do 4 full rounds. Why 4? Because 4 rounds is enough to switch on your vagus nerve, the master calm down switch in your body. It slows your heart, softens your blood pressure, and flips you out of stress mode into rest mode. That is the exact state where deep, unbroken sleep begins. Take 2 more rounds now on your own, nice and slow. Now the body scan. Eyes closed, legs still up. We are going to power your body down one piece at a time. Start at your toes. Tell them quietly, you are heavy, you are warm, you are done for the day. Now your feet, your ankles, your calves. Let them melt. Your knees, your thighs. Feel them get heavy. All that fluid is draining down toward your center. Now your hips, your lower back. Let it all sink into the mattress. Now picture it. With everything loose, imagine all that heavy water weight pouring out of your legs like tipping a bottle upside down. It runs from your toes, past your ankles, up through your calves, down your thighs, and gathers at your center where your body handles it right now, not at 3 in the morning. Stay here just breathing for 2 or 3 minutes. There is nowhere to be. Now the double void. When you are ready, bend your knees, roll gently onto one side, and use your arms to press yourself up. Do not pop up fast. Sit on the edge of the bed for a slow count of 10, then walk to the bathroom. We just moved all that fluid back to your center, so your bladder is ready to empty for the night. And since this is your last trip before sleep, let us empty it all the way. Sit down to go. Yes, gentlemen, sit down. There is no shame in it. Sitting relaxes your pelvic floor far better than standing. And a fully empty bladder is the whole goal. Go as you normally would, but when you think you are done, do not get up yet. Gently rock your upper body forward and back a few times to shift things, then try once more. There is almost always a little left. And whatever you do, do not push or strain. Straining tightens everything and traps the fluid. Just relax, take 2 slow breaths, and let it come. That last little bit is what buys you those extra hours of solid sleep. Now, I have to be straight with you for a minute because I want you to get this right. Everything we did tonight works beautifully for the most common cause of night waking, fluid pooling in your legs. But it is not the only cause, and there are a few signs you should never brush off. If it burns or stings when you go, that can be a urinary tract infection, and that needs a doctor and medicine, not exercises. Gentlemen, if your stream is weak, slow to start, or you never feel quite empty, that can point to an enlarged prostate. A simple check at the doctor's office and there are good treatments for it. If you are thirsty all the time and going large amounts day and night, that can be tied to your blood sugar. One simple blood test rules it out. And if your nights suddenly get much worse, or you get a fever, back pain, or you are losing weight without trying, do not wait on it. See your doctor soon. Think of tonight's routine like brushing your teeth. It is your daily upkeep. But if there is a real cavity, you still need the dentist. If something feels off beyond simple swelling, please go get checked. Asking for help is never weakness, so here's everything all in one place. We wrung the fluid loose with the towel ring. We pumped it up and out with the heel lift pump. And we drained it home with the 4-7-8 leg drain. You do not have to nail all three tonight. If you only do one thing, do the leg drain. Tomorrow, add the massage. The next night, add the double void. Little by little. That is how real change happens, one quiet night at a time. And the fact that you stayed with me all the way to here tells me everything. You are not the kind of person who gives up on themselves. You're taking your health back into your own hands. If this helped you, please give it a like and subscribe to Pro Health Tips so I can keep making simple, honest guidance like this for you. Be patient with yourself, trust your body. A full night of sleep is not a luxury. It is yours to take back. Sleep well and stay dry. I will see you in the next video on PRO Health Tips.